Lift the London look.
My friends are on the way. You got that good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with
Hey guys, and welcome back to my second video in this Rimmel campaign of Lift the London look. I am so excited for today because today's video is gonna be a bit more adventurous and a bit more out there. I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial inspired by Rita Ora and her awesome makeup. What I love about Rita Ora is that she's always so playful with her makeup. She's always wearing some kind of a bold lip or a really fierce wing liner. She's just all about living the London look because she always dares to be different and she just always dares to be herself. And as I talked about in my previous video, which I will link right here for you guys, living the London look doesn't mean that you have to fit into any specific groups or boxes or have to be like a certain person. It's basically just all about expressing yourself and your inner feelings and how you feel and how you want to look and portray yourself to the world. So you don't have to be anybody special, you don't have to try to fit in, you just have to be yourself. Please don't forget the big Rimmel competition that is going on right now. I'll leave all details down below for you guys if you haven't done it already. It is open for only my Danish viewers, but it is still gonna be so cool for you guys who are gonna win. You can win 2,000 Danish kroner and buy whatever kind of Rimmel product that you want. Amazing. But without further ado, let's get into the makeup tutorial. The first thing that we're gonna start out with is priming the face and also getting the glow on. So what we're gonna be using firstly is the Insta Flawless Perfect and Radiant Skin Tint. To me, this product is kind of like a primer and an illuminator and also a tiny bit of a tint. So it's just a 3-in-1 product, which is amazing, and this is in the shade Light Medium.
time back here with me.
So I'm just using a tiny bit, and as you'll be able to see, it gives a bit more of glow to the skin and also a tiny bit of a tint already. Then I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, and this is in the shade 100 Ivory. I'm using 2 pumps of this foundation, and what I love about it is that it gives a really nice, healthy and natural reawakened look to the skin.
She's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I think.
And I do feel like that Rita Ora, she's a bit more of a medium to full kind of gal when it comes to her foundation, a bit like me actually. So that is what I'm gonna be going for today. Still really like glowy and flawless, but yeah, not mask-like in any way, shape or form because I still want it to look like skin, but she definitely likes a bit more coverage when it comes to her skin. And for the under eye area, I'm gonna be using the Wake Me Up concealer. This is one of my absolute favorite concealers in the entire world because it's not thick, it's not too much, it's not too little. It just really gives that really nice covered effect without being too much, and it is just the best underneath the eyes. So if you've got some redness or dark circles under the eyes, this is gonna be your best friend. And before moving on to the brows and the eyes and so on, I'm gonna be using some blush actually on my cheeks. I'm gonna be using the Royal Blush because it's a cream blush, and this is in the shade Peach Jewel because today's look is gonna be very peachy, very warm tone, and this is just perfect for that look. Trust me, it is so beautiful. To me, the peachy shades, they're not too noticeable and they're not too unnatural either, but they're definitely there and they give such a nice healthy look to the cheeks. For that, you can just use your finger just to apply it and then just gently kind of like pat it into your skin. I don't know if you can see it, but already now it gives a tiny bit more of that really natural, healthy glow to the skin. So when talking about Rita Ora, there's one thing that I always notice about her. Her brows are always at least 3 to 4 shades darker than her hair because she's got very light blonde hair, but her brows are always almost black, which looks so cool. It's such a cool contrast, but you definitely have to be really daring to do such dark brows, but that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Brow This Way Brow Sculpting Kit, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. So always use a spoolie firstly. I always do that to get my brows in the same direction. And then I'm gonna go in with the gel firstly over here.
To me, feeling good, I believe I gotta have you in my life. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back with you. Oh.
And once again, when you're living the London look, you're not afraid to be daring. You're not afraid to try to express yourself in another and different way. Once again, that's what I love about this entire campaign, about Rimmel and about the London look. Once again, just be who you are, try something different. And I often actually get the question, what is the perfect makeup look? And my answer is always, there's no rules when it comes to makeup. There's guidelines definitely, but there's no rules. And what makes a perfect makeup is actually that it makes you feel the most beautiful, the most confident, the most it needs to make you feel fierce and as yourself. That is the perfect makeup. So the brows are on, and I'm just gonna be setting them down with the Brow This Way brow setting gel from Rimmel. This is really good, and it also makes your own brows feel and look a bit fuller. And now let's move on to some eyeshadows. I'm gonna be using the Wake Me Up concealer as kind of like a primer for my eyeshadows. Then I'm gonna use the Magnif Eyes here. This is such a beautiful palette. And this one is called Keep Calm and Wear Gold. And I'm gonna be using that color right there and that one, kind of like mixing those two together and applying them on my eyelids. And I'm just gonna be using my fingers to apply them. In that way you get so much more pigment out of the eyeshadow. And then in the inner corners, I'm just going to be using a pencil brush just to make sure that I get all the way in there with the color. Then I'm grabbing a fluffy brush and using that color right there in my crease and kind of like mixing it together with the color that we just applied in order to not have any harsh lines. And then I'm just grabbing that color up there, actually the lighter shade, and just using it up here. In that way it also makes it easier for you to blend everything together. Yes, I'm single. I'm just gonna grab that color right there. That's a bit goldy brownie, and I'm gonna be using that down here in order to tie it all together. Rita is also known for her wing liner, so obviously we're gonna be doing a really cool thick wing liner today because I love that look on her and I love that look myself. And for that I'm gonna be using the Scandalous Thick and Thin eyeliner. Wondering who is she to me? I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. And just this highline up here in my upper lash line or waterline, I'm gonna be using the Exaggerate waterproof eye definer. And this one is actually called Rich Brown, so it's not completely black because that would be way too dramatic, I think. Feeling good, I believe I gotta have you in my life. And for the mascara, I'm gonna be using the Scandalous Retro Glam mascara. And if you do touch the skin like I've done, just let it dry down and remove it with a Q-tip afterwards. Spend some time back with me. And before applying the mascara on the lower lashes, I'm just gonna be using the Stay Matte powder underneath my eyes just to set down my concealer. And this is just a transparent version, so it doesn't give any color, it just sets down your makeup, foundation, concealer, whatever. The only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. And now for the mascara on the bottom lashes. One that I can live without. She's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. And as I said, once you're done with your mascara and that little thing has dried down, just take a Q-tip and gently remove it. So I just zoomed you out again because now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. And for bronzer, because I want that really glowy look, I'm gonna go for the Rimmel Sun Shimmer. And this one is in the color Gold Princess. I'm just mixing the colors and applying it to the cheeks. Such a stunning bronzer. For the lips, I'm gonna be giving you guys two different lip options because one thing that Rita, she's really known for is a bright red lip color, which we're gonna do. But actually in the photo from the Live the London Look campaign, she's actually wearing a bit more of a peachy nudie shade. So we're gonna be trying both out, so you've got some different options for this look. And firstly, I'm obviously gonna be going for the more peachy neutral look. And for that, I'm actually gonna be mixing two different lipsticks because I want the color from this one, but I want the shine from that one. So this one is called the only one matte lipstick called 600 Kiwi Coral. And the other one here is the Kate lipstick. It's called Lasting Finish by Kate, number 38. Just gonna be using the finger.
Yes, I'm single, oh, we won't do mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa.
So that is a peachy nudie lip, but if you want to try to be a bit more daring, we're gonna be using a lip liner right here. I'm gonna be using the one called Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner, and this one is in the shade Red Diva.
To me, I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey.
So guys, this is the second and final look in my Rimmel campaign with Live the London Look. This is definitely your night out special event kind of look, but I think it's so pretty, and with the red bold lip, that just makes the entire look. I really personally hope these two videos have given you so much inspiration on how to live the London look and how to just be yourself and how to express yourself creatively through your makeup. And once again, the most important thing is that the perfect makeup and how to live the London look is just to be who you are. So I just want to thank Rimmel so much for working with me on these two videos. It's been so much fun, and I've just loved the entire vibe about living the London look. It is all about just embracing yourself and embracing your own beauty, and I absolutely love that. So please, all girls and guys out there, just be who you are and rock yourself and rock the best look possible. Live the London look. Bye!